Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another reaction video where today we're going to be reacting to Somebody Called a Doctor, a grumpy British man raps about Tories killing the NHS. If there hasn't been a truer sentence, Tories killing the NHS. Now, if most of my audience are, I think it's like 70% of my audience are from America, so you guys don't really know about the NHS, or you've heard of it, but you've probably heard incorrectly about it. Is basically what the NHS is. It's our national health service, so we pay a little bit more on our taxes, and in return, all our health services are free. Obviously, it's not free because we pay the tax, but it works out less than if you had to, for example, in America, if you broke your arm and had to go to hospital, you get like a $50,000 bill. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Obviously, that might be exaggerating. It might not be. Who knows? But here, it's free, basically. The issue with that is that it's free. Everyone wants to use it, so the wait time is just ridiculous. I think my girlfriend had to get her, I can't even remember what it was for now, but it was like a couple of, was it her braces? I don't know. It might be something, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one. But yeah, basically that's the problem with the NHS. In my opinion, the way to fix the NHS is to fix the people using it. You go to the NHS, you see people there who just don't need to be there. Basically, only go to the NHS if you actually need it, because a lot of people just go for shit they don't need. If they just wait, it'll fix itself. But that's kind of more of a problem with our society nowadays. In the UK, at least, everyone wants to go to the doctors all the time, which is just not necessary. But anyway, I've rambled on long enough about the NHS. Let's hear Dan Bull's opinion, which I imagine will be quite similar to mine. If he's against Tories, which most normal people in the UK are. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Also, I love that this isn't a video game rap. I like Dan Bull's actual music as well, which you have to sift through his video game raps to find his actual music, because his video game raps are so good as well. But I do like when he raps about video games. So I think, for example, the last time I watched it was a Jason Rees-Mogg diss track. He's an English politician as well, and that diss track was just great. So yeah, let's see how Dan goes in on the NHS. I imagine he'll talk about Boris Johnson as well. Let's go.
Hello? Yeah, I'd like to make an appointment, please. With a doctor. No, not Dr. Dre, an actual medical.
Not Dr. Dre, okay. And also we got like a G-Funk beat straight away.
Doctor, please. Hey, this song's kinda like a doctor's appointment. I made it for my welfare, not for enjoyment. The current state of healthcare has gotten fairly poignant. Employment in the NHS is stress and disappointment.
That's facts. Employment as well in the NHS is a really big problem at the moment. Basically, they're not paid well enough, and the hours are just bloody awful. My mum used to work for the NHS, and I know firsthand how bad the hours are. So yeah, and they're underpaid even. Sorry, it's ridiculous how much they're underpaid. So they're not going to encourage new people to work for the NHS. Basically, pay them more. It's as simple as that.
Plus, regarding these doctors and nurses, there's a large divide between what they cost and their worth is. Yeah. What they're giving us is not just customer service, thus I'm not certain what they've done to deserve this. And I know economically there's not often a surplus, especially with Tory crony stock that we purchase.
Yeah, that's another issue though, isn't it? It's, budgeting a country is difficult, but at the same time it's not. You need money for doctors to have a successful country. I'm sure there's other services that we could take away that we don't need as much than the NHS is important, basically. Fund it more.
It's like the coffers of coffins dropped in a furnace. Gosh, it must have just got lost under the surface. Observing those at the top's like watching a circus of obnoxious impervious tossed and a discourteous. Not fuss what we eat, they just scoff the desserts up. And really couldn't give a toss if it hurts us. Got the moral virtue of a disturbingly damp sock. Let me just take a second to say fuck Matt Hancock and fuck Boris Johnson.
Fuck Matt Hancock and fuck Boris Johnson. There's never been a truer saying. Both of them are just fucking awful, especially Boris Johnson. Matt Hancock is absolutely awful. But if you guys watch I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, on that he was funny. So go and watch that. But I don't even know why he went on that. But yeah, Matt Hancock and Boris Johnson are fucking stupid.
Johnson, there's nothing on his conscience, not because he's confident, because he's overconfident. He's not a plonker, he's an avaricious wanker. Ask a question different days, you'll have a different answer. Abandon his kid that he had with the mistress, that just goes to show that it isn't the kid that's the bastard. Jesus fuck.
Alright, that was good, that was good.
Oh, fucking shit, somebody call a doctor. Quick, fuck this shit, what the fuck? Somebody call a doctor. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck is that? Somebody call a doctor. Stat, what the hell? Fucking wow, somebody call a doctor.
I'm loving the chorus.
Purpose, stacking up countless verses, tracks queued like patients in a national health service. My play.
Yeah, I saw a story the other week. So basically, the NHS went on strike, which, firstly, in my opinion, yes, you should be doing something about the pay, but you're the National Health Service and you're going on strike. What, do people just suddenly not need it? There was this old woman that was sitting outside a hospital that had been closed for strikes for like 2 days or something. She just sat out there, and bearing in mind it's like -9 degrees was like -9 degrees or something at the time. She just sat there, and someone went up to her apparently and was just like, "You do know she's closed, and you do know the hospital's closed?" And she was just like, "Don't worry, I'll wait." I mean, come on, they can't really go. It's an awkward situation because if they go on strike, they look like bad people because they're letting people who actually need the NHS suffer. But if they don't go on strike, nothing will change. So it's a difficult thing. But yeah, the waiting list is, as I spoke in the beginning of the video as well, the waiting list is ridiculous.
List of the waiting list, I'm made to pass the days to death, I'm praying that it's painless and remembered I'm an atheist. Would you actually look at the state of this? Can you imagine your taxes bloody paid for this? Crazy shit. Sorry, I didn't want to be ableist today, but it just gets straight under my skin, it's subcutaneous. Look at this great big
under your skin, subcutaneous, so that's when a needle is injected under the skin.
list of miscellaneous failures, is it incompetence?
What's this? So it's at the waste. The Treasury job retention bonus, 2.6 billion waste. That's a lot of waste money, fucking hell.
Corruption or plain flipping laziness. Follow the dollar trail, there's obviously some shady shit. The misappropriation of our great British safety net. Maybe if we necromance Clement Attlee back, he'd save us, but sadly these days...
I'm not too sure who Clement Attlee is. Is that the founder of the NHS, maybe?
It ain't what Labour is. See it's karma, all I see is Keir Starmer in a sea of parliamentary sharks appeasing Big Pharma. He's a real charmer until he'll disarm you with a demeanour that appears harmless like a meaner sheer Candace. If only Tony Benn was here, he'd be a father to our social care machine that in a coat of steel armour. You know who's slightly overrated? Mr. B. Obama. Clear killing civilians with drones, he's a real bomber. Told us that he closed Guantanamo Bay. So why the hell is it still open today? I know that's not remotely...
I was about to say I'm not too sure how that was connected, but then just read.
He related to the topic of this track, but it's a fact I just, needed to say. Stop idolizing people, like most you guys are equal. Then you won't be so surprised when finding that they're evil. I wish politicians weren't such a fucking obstacle. Look at the putting hospitals under mobster rule. Hey, I just remembered this is a G-Funk bob, so I better start popping up my Glock pistol. Jesus fucking shit. Somebody call a doctor quick. Fuck this shit. What the fuck? Somebody call a doctor.
Yeah, Dan definitely has some stuff to say about the NHS.
Oh, Jesus, what the fuck is that? Somebody call a doctor stat. What the hell? Fucking wow. Somebody call a doctor now. Mixing up nasty flows with the Hippocratic oath, giving the government such an intimate exam, it needs a chaperone. Hammer home that reflex test until I shatter bone. And the wailing like an 80s solo on a saxophone. Fact is, I'm just sat alone, chatting through your gramophone.
And the rhyme schemes, they're just never bad. We've established this out. The rhyme schemes, the flow, it's just never bad on one of his songs.
The evidence that I present is anecdotal, and I'm hopeful that you know better than just believing any bloke who's speaking in a manner that suggests he knows something any deeper than the...
I don't mind. I actually don't mind Jordan. I enjoy listening to Jordan Peterson. I've never listened to one of his full lectures, but he seems like I personally enjoy listening to Jordan Peterson.
Medical professional credentials are respectable, however it's always essential that you check the source like you trip your balls. You need to squeeze the whole testicle, know when to consult professionals or to be skeptical. Don't recommend you take this track as medical advice, because I'm just inventing anything I like, like a fake war veteran who's never been in fights but pretending that he died for his fellow us by their side. Our leaders treat the NHS as benefits in kind. They're rarely fit for purpose, yet they never just resign. Just keep telling us it's fine with a repetitious line. They prepare for television, bearing their malicious mind. Sneaky, underhanded, wicked, venomously vile. Steal that advantage with a devilish delight. Peel back the bandage, the infection and it's rife. It seems the medicine cabinet has some skeletons inside. Jesus.
Yeah. Okay, this is genuinely a really good song on the about the NHS.
Fucking shit! Somebody call a doctor quick! Fuck this shit! What the fuck? Somebody call a doctor! Oh, Jesus, what the fuck is that? Somebody call a doctor stat! What the hell? Fucking wow! Somebody call a doctor now! Send for a considerably funky ambulance! Oh my god, imagine...
A considerably funky ambulance. Yeah, definitely.
Imagine a low-rider ambulance. The hydraulic.
Low-riding ambulance. What was it in one? I can't remember what exactly season of Top Gear it was. They tried to redesign an ambulance, and Jeremy Clarkson's ambulance was by far the best ambulance. Comment down below if you know what episode that is from, because that was a fucking banging episode.
Up and down. Patients in the back. Just
okay. So guys, that is going to be my reaction to Somebody Call a Doctor, a grumpy British man raps about Tories killing the NHS. There's never been a truest phrase than the Tories killing the NHS. Now, as a song itself, my god, that was good. But the message was more important than delivery on the song. Not saying the delivery was bad, the delivery was excellent. But yeah, Dan definitely, he's been into politics for quite a while, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I saw a picture of him at a rally at some point as well with a speakerphone. So he's definitely, he knows what he's talking about. He goes to these events, he's updated. And he's not afraid to speak out on injustices. Whereas he had the Robo copyright song. I've not reacted to that, but I have listened to it. And yeah, everything he said about the NHS was pretty much true in this episode. It's a good service that we just need to fund more. They say money doesn't fix everything, but in this case it really does. Money does fix it. You just need to give it more money. So yeah, that's basically it. That's my reaction to Somebody Calls a Doctor, a British man talks, raps about the Tories killing the NHS. Oh my god, it's such a long title. I imagine I'll leave that last bit out and just call it Somebody Call a Doctor in the title. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Comment down below what you want me to react to next. I'm really shit at talking. I'm never going to become a rapper. Fucking hell. MC Star. That's what I'll call myself. Yeah, I love the beat for this as well, by the way, I forgot to say. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.